block the entry of good into your life, including the people that you love. It's keeping them out. You're not doing yourself or the world any favor by keeping these stones in place, by keeping your secrets hidden. See, the Catholics had a good idea when they were hearing confessions. It gave people a place to go and share their secrets that were keeping them sick. The 12-step movement has a great idea with step 5, which allowed us to share our secrets that were keeping us in the bondage of addiction. CSA, your church, has a good idea because we have people in place that will hear our secrets without judgment, without trying to fix us. And that's important. And I want everybody to know that no matter what your secret is, there is no judgment by the practitioners and the ministers of this church. Nobody's going to say, whoa, that happened so long ago. Why are you still carrying that around? You should get over that right now. Nobody's going to say anything like that. Nobody's going to say, well, I've got one better than that. Nobody's going to say that. They're going to embrace what it is that you have to say. Not to fix it or necessarily even erase it, but to reduce the size of the stones. They're keeping your good out. They're keeping the love out. See, we're not just a Sunday morning church. Use us. Our job is not to shun the human experience. It's not to become embarrassed by it or to hide our foibles, but to bring our foibles clear into the light, to share our stories, the inspirational stories that we have, and the what the hell was I thinking stories that we have as well, and everything in between. Many of you follow Brene Brown, and she champions the idea that being vulnerable with ourselves and each other is the key to deep connection to God, to ourselves, and to each other. So what keeps us from allowing people in? For many of us, it's simply shame. Shame is what keeps it hidden in our life. If you really knew me, would you still like me? If you really knew me, would you want me around? If you really knew me, would you want to go on a date with me? If you really knew me, wouldn't you keep me out of your life? So to make sure that we're really liked, we only allow out what we think people will appreciate about us. Many of you have experienced the retreat Human Spirit that we do every now and again here. Yeah. And 2 years ago, people came away from that Human Spirit saying, it's the best Human Spirit that ever was. And I think I know why. It's because of an exercise that Reverend Brenda brought to the retreat. And it's called, Did You Know? Did you know? Did you know that I was incarcerated? Did you know that my mother left me at a fire station? Did you know that I've been bankrupt twice? These are just some of the things people said. Did you know that I said terrible things to my sister last year, and I miss her terribly, and she hasn't spoken to me since? When people let you into their deep selves, deep will always respond. And that's what happened at that retreat. And that's why people thought it was the best, because they were loved more deeply than ever before, simply by saying, did you know? Here's a part of me that I've kept hidden, but I trust you. I love you enough to love me, not in spite of it, but in full light of it. That I am still your person. But that requires the whole heart. You can't call on too deep if you are numb. If you are numb, You are simply half-hearted. And as many of us are taught in recovery, half measures avail us nothing. Brown reminds us that we are the most in-debt, obese, addicted, and medicated adult cohorts in the history of this country. Why? Because we're trying to numb ourselves with pain. Sometimes pain we don't even know we have. The problem is you can't selectively numb. If you numb the pain, you're numbing the joy too. You're numbing the love too that you have to give. What is the answer to becoming the best storyteller possible in our lives and presenting that to the world so that we are the deep that calls upon deep back? I think it's by telling the stories about becoming the best storyteller possible. So will you commit today? You know I love to give homework. Will you commit today to looking at any of your traumas? And most of us have multiple traumas. Some of them are horrific, and some of them are just slightly painful. But they're still there. And whether we're getting a huge stone in front of us, in front of our heart, or just a pebble, all of it needs to be removed so that we can show the love that we have. And God knows, if this country needs love, it's right now. It's right now. So that we can draw the circle bigger for everybody and bring everybody into the love. So will you commit today to having an authentic talk with somebody in your tribe? And when I say that, I say, be aware of who's in your tribe. I have people in my tribe who I probably wouldn't share the yuckiest of my stories, but I don't need to. I can go out there on that board and I can get a business card and I can pick it up and I can call somebody in this church and say, you know what? I'm done with this story. I want to tell it so that I can lighten my load. And they will be here for you. You're so beautiful. We need to up the level of love because you're not only loving, but you're lovable. Let's take this message into prayer. Knowing that there is only one power, it's the power of love by so many names. Allah, Elohim, the sacred grandmother tree, infinite wisdom, divine love. Whatever we call that presence, it is there for us. And so I speak my word for myself and for every single person that the rocks disappear now. I give thanks for that. I release my word into the law, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you.
Very special day. And don't forget, there is a reception after this service today in Brooks Hall in honor of Reverend Dr. Georgia. Now it's time for our offering. Repeat after me. My money is God in action. I send it forth to bless and to prosper all who come in contact with it. And so it is. And please welcome back the CSA New Thought Gospel Choir.
So the next song we're going to do, very fitting after that sermon, we're going to do a song called There's a Healing Going On. And that's what we're doing. We're always healing. We're healing our own trauma. We're trying to help other people heal. We're healing our conflicts, sometimes historical. But there's always more healing to be done, and this is a great place to do it. And I'm so thankful to be here, and I'm thankful for Reverend Georgia for bringing this community together in my hometown of Sacramento. Such a diverse place, and we all get to come together. and it's just a beautiful thing. And I do want to say that this choir is a place of healing as well. So anytime you want to come on Monday night, 7 p.m., and come to our rehearsal, you don't even have to sing, honestly. If you just want to come be around us and have something to do and some beautiful, lovely people to hang out with, that's really what we're doing. We're having a good hang, and we're learning this music, and music can be very therapeutic. It's very healing. So I just say that to anyone who's been on the fence. Come out to choir. Come out to rehearsal. No commitments necessary. Just come out and hang out with us, all right? Hope to see you there. And we got Dennis singing lead on this one. Give it up for Dennis.
Let me walk in the path of the healing of love, where love runs deep, baptized in the one, where there's no separation, and the light is always seen. All our differences, love will set me free. Oh, Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. I said, Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. Oh, Mother, Father, God, there's a healing going on. I said, oh, you rock my soul. And oh, you rock my soul. I see the blessings of the past. We know we gotta qualify. Let's not forget, but learn to forgive. I know we gotta try. It's our responsibility to heal the women. Compassion, faith, and love. Truth is all we need. Father God, there's a healing going on.